Most infections sneak into our lives silently. They don't roar, they don't warn, and they don't wait to be noticed. But this one started with something innocent, something meant to bring joy. A tiny gray rat from a local pet shop. She named him Nibbles and he almost killed her. At first, he seemed perfectly healthy. Bright eyes, clean fur, playful behavior. But what she didn't know was that pet rats can carry a hidden virus, one passed down generations, silently surviving in rodent populations around the world. A virus humans almost never expect, until they're already infected. 3 days after bringing Nibbles home, she noticed a scratchy throat. Nothing major. She blamed the weather. By that evening, she was exhausted, falling asleep mid-sentence, barely able to stay upright. She told herself it was stress, but the infection was already spreading through her bloodstream, targeting her kidneys, lungs, and blood vessels. At 3:14 a.m., she woke up violently shaking. Her sheets were soaked. Her heart was pounding like she was running for her life. She stumbled to the mirror and barely recognized herself. Flushed skin, glassy eyes, uncontrollable tremors. Her fever skyrocketed past 104 degrees, and every breath felt heavier than the last. At the ER, doctors were confused. It looked like the flu, but too intense. It looked like sepsis, but her blood work didn't match. It looked like kidney failure, but without the usual causes. Hours passed. Her blood pressure dropped dangerously low. Her kidneys were shutting down. Her chest was filling with fluid, making each breath a battle. Monitors were screaming. Nurses were rushing. And still, no answers. Then, during a routine question, a nurse asked something that froze the entire room. "Have you been around rodents recently?" She mentioned her new pet rat. That one detail changed everything. Doctors immediately switched into high alert. Isolation protocols, protective gear, a completely new set of tests. Because there was one virus that matched everything happening inside her body. Seoul Hantavirus. Unlike other hantaviruses found in the wild, this one can hide in pet rats, quiet, invisible, passed from parent to offspring. You don't need a bite. You don't need a scratch. You don't need direct contact at all. Just cleaning the cage, breathing in tiny particles from urine or droppings is enough. Inside her body, the virus was ripping through blood vessels, causing them to leak into tissues. Her kidneys were losing the ability to filter waste. Her lungs were drowning in fluid. And meanwhile, she still had no idea how something so small could create so much destruction. For 2 days, she hovered on the edge, too sick to stand, too weak to talk, barely conscious. Her blood pressure kept crashing. Her kidneys were failing. And the virus was still spreading. But then came the first good sign. Her lab, hour by hour, she clawed her way out of the worst of it. But recovery was long. Weeks of exhaustion, lingering pain, kidney function that had to be monitored non-stop. When she was finally discharged, she walked out of the hospital with a new understanding of danger. That sometimes the biggest threats aren't in jungles or forests. Sometimes they're sitting quietly in a cage in your own room. Seoul Hantavirus, a pet rat spillover that almost took her life before doctors even realized what was attacking her. And it's a reminder that even the smallest creatures can carry monsters you never see coming.